Folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. John Hightower now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
What's up with it?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
What's going on?
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll look to throw. Right back to Pitts again. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts.
Yeah. Hell no.
First touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taylor now from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. First carry of the game from Zamir White. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
Huh?
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support.
I didn't understand it.
Gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game.
6800.
Then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Yeah, 6,800 a month.
Able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time. And the decision
38,
to go for it proves to be a good
38
one.
every 2 weeks.
Throwing on first down. Henning. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. The Saints at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A gain there of 21 yards.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Yeah. Because them shit's quicker anyway.
Off play action. Henning. Buying time to his left.
Come on, I was right there.
It's Adam Troutman. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. First down, here's White. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. To throw on second down. Henning eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end.
You gotta give me that, bro.
Pretty decent yardage.
Madden keep
Pretty
hoeing
solid
me.
gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down.
Oh,
And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, you know, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Second quarter now, Falcon football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On first and 10, it's Algier. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. Flush to his right. He's going to let it go end zone for Allen.
Wow,
And
they
it's
didn't even let
intercepted
me
at the goal
animate.
line. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints
In
are
the
going
game
to
full
take
of
over
animation,
once
y'all
again at their
gonna
own
do me like that?
25-yard line.
That nigga
Been having a
went
good day
way
so far,
past
but
the
I think he
goddamn
got
catch.
overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Looking to throw on second down. Henning, he'll go up top here for Hamlin.
Wow, he threw that shit
High
in
throw
coverage.
there. This is
Goddamn.
knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After
Not
an
a
incomplete
goddamn
pass on
them.
second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Henning. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's to his running back, complete.
Oh, we stopped.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Not the rage quit. Not the rage quit. No.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Niggas know. Especially when you be on the game.
Just use their size and their strength, trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Escaping the pressure right.
We threw it right to
Looking
him.
there
Oh
for
my
Pitts,
God.
but intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
We throw it right.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
No.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara.
Yep, we got it.
Fuck! His way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this game. What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hightower. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the
You got to let me get that. You got to let me get that. Oh, my God. Fucking cow pitch.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Hell no, I'm just talking shit.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Not a suicide.
They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
They're going to try and throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Going deep here for Allen.
Oh, what the fuck?
The 20. Wow, 1st and goal.
Gee, that
nigga. All they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
They'll run here with Algier.
Hit me in there. Put me in there.
Zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Algier, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have moved out in front. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
He's right there.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick
I'm gonna
off.
have to train that nigga shit to number 3 or some shit.
On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney.
Let me get that
and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Kamara try the right side. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Henning on the check down. He finds Kamara. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks.
Wow, straight through the middle. Straight through the middle, and I fucking crashed inside.
Part of the game anymore. Plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. To throw on 2nd down. Henning. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Falcons grab it.
I got 92 speed. He better not catch me.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taylor now from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Henning. This will be caught. Judy.
I forgot that nigga had Jerry Judy. How the hell did he get behind my fucking flats at 30 yards?
First half, and the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds.
How in the hell?
First half. Lutz with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hightower. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Oh, this ball.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Off the play fake. Henning.
That was
The left side complete to Troutman. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. On 4th down, Henning on the move to his left.
Oh, we was right there. They wouldn't let me get around them.
And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Off play action. Henning. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They run straight ahead here with White. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
And they'll try the option on 1st.
No!
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Let's good on the extra point. And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Out of the end zone, here comes Hightower.
Oh, shit. Fuck, I thought this was... I knew that shit was going to bite me in the ass. Going from fucking next gen to current gen. I knew that shit was going to bite me in the ass. One of these games.
Lutz with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Ooh, that shit was going to bite me in the ass.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hightower. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Ain't no fucking way.
Did they get Ritter for the 3rd time? And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Out of the end zone, here comes Hightower. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Oh, bro.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second, here's Algier. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Algier is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
I've been intense this whole game. I just realized.
Taylor now from the end zone.
Give me that. Give me that.
Across the 20,
Come on, bro.
not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle.
That's what I'm talking about, Timmy.
Line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way. And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Throwing on 3rd and long. Henning.
What the fuck is he doing? Who is that?
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. 58 yards. And the Saints might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Wow.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. From the gun, it's Taylor. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First and 10, Taylor now. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Henning. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Milton Williams coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Throwing on 3rd and long. Henning flushed out right. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On 4th down, Henning. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works, and they get the 2 instead of 1. And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the